Welcome back everyone to another Star Trek Let's Play. As you may remember from last time, I switched characters as to actually show you other ships, and I also did one of the oh not I did one of the Veclari missions. This time I'm saying it right this time around instead of saying what I said before, because I was absolutely pronouncing that name quite wrongly there, which I apologise for from the last one. But yeah, it's Feclari basically. But yeah, already completed Blood of the Empire. Now I'm just on to Destiny now, so let's get this party started, shall we? And before I go and do that, the ship I'm using at the moment is going to be the Discovery Klingon Dreadnought carrier, basically. This one isn't 100% fully kitted out, but it's getting there with the upgrades and that. But I'm using the full-on disruptors, but it's got a mixture of disruptors. It's got you got your data linked or sense linked disruptors, and then you got your obviously your 22nd century, not 22nd century. You're basically from the original Star Trek disruptors, and then you got obviously the Nausicaan disruptor beam ray and such like that. But most of it is all sensor linked ones, or data linked, or interlinked disruptor beams, however you like to say it, or whatever it says on there. But anyway, yeah, the fighters I'm using in this is basically the Elite Folium Widows, and obviously the standard fighters that come with it. I do need to really work on getting more of these and such, but either way, all in good time. Anyway, now let's get on to what I intentionally was going to do, and that is here.
It is my duty as Chancellor to do something about the threat of the Veclari. I think you are the best officer for this task. Report to me in the High Council chamber on Kronos. We will discuss what you can do for your empire.
Oh man, does that mean I have to travel all the way to... Oh well. Set of course. That means... Oh, I can transport. Hallelujah. Right. Kronos it is. The only trouble with this ship, it's... While it is kind of... the only trouble with the ship is, while it is a good tank ship and it's a good carrier ship, but it is very, very slow, like most dreadnoughts are. Although not the slowest thing in there is, but it is quite slow when it comes to battle and such. But it is still a pretty good ship in my opinion. I enjoy it. Anyway, let's be into First City because he wants a chat, and then we can get this mission going. As I keep saying. Oh, it's loading a little bit more quicker this time around, so it's not so... But then again, this isn't one of the mission levels, it is the actual first city. So this is... Oh yeah, just got to go to the first city, talk to Jampok, and then, yep, and it rubber band there. Typical. And he done it again. I love a good rubber band. Oh, let me move the mic away, because otherwise it's going to sound like I'm eating it. I've got to remember to do that, because otherwise it sounds... so close to my mouth that I'm always like sucking it, giving it, lovely mic, Ah, shut up.
Talk to the battle masters to find out how you can best serve the Empire.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's, Molo is basically the leader of the Feclari. And he was the one, if memory serves, he was the one that that Kalis took down, if memory serves. Oh yeah, the Herc was also part of their time in that. You actually get to discover about them. In fact, that would be a good time for me to play more as my Klingon character when I do play the story arc to that. Then that way, yeah, might get a little bit more info onto that. I actually find the Herc species quite interesting. I also love their ships as well. But then again, is there any ships that I do hate in this? I'll say there is probably some. I'll probably say mostly the shuttles, because I am terrible at the shuttles. But then again, I can't hate the shuttles because I do like the design of the shuttles and such like that. It's just that me personally using them, I'm absolutely terrible with them, as you saw in my last video.
Serve the Empire well. Kapla!
So I'm going to have to talk to one of these about the whereabouts of Kaelus's sword. Simple, right? And it is. Right. So basically I just got to go around, play detective, ask a bunch of questions, learn, and
My father
easy enough.
is the one you'll need to ask about the sword itself. But I can tell you about the Feglari. They are foul creatures without honor who crawl from the darkest depths of Gre'thor itself to do dread Molar's bidding. Be wary of the Feglari. Those who die at their hands risk their souls.
Now, about the when they mentioned about the place known as Gre'thor. Now, to those of you who are new, basically Gre'thor is basically like the Klingon version of Hell, basically, but it's more of a warrior's fashion. Think of it this way: you got the, if you remember the terms from the myths and legends and all, like with the Valkyries, like, you know, you got the whole, like Odin and the Valkyries, like the whole, you know, you can ascend to Valhalla if you prove yourself worthy, or you can spend yourself in another place or something like that. It's kind of like that. Except they've got Tovakor for their, you know, ascending warriors, and then you've got Gre'thor for Gre'thor, sorry, for their dishonorable warriors.
Molor was a tyrant who ruled Kronos in the time of Kaelus the Unforgettable. He was so strong that no man could oppose him. Kaelus joined with his true love, the Lady Lucara, to defend the city of Kamchi from Molor's soldiers. The warriors of Kamchi were afraid of the Feglari and fled, leaving Kaelus and Lucara to face 500 Feglari alone.
Wow.
Kaelus and Lucara fought for a day and a night and a day again. The floor of the Great Hall of Kamchi filled with an ocean of black blood and poisonous ichor. As the sun set on the second day, only Kaelus and Lucara were standing. They had defeated the Horde and saved the city.
Wow.
Kaelus knew he would need a mighty weapon to defeat Molor. So he left the protection of Kamchi to his lady love and went into the mountains. There, he forged the first battle. With this mighty sword, Kaelus slew Molor and banished his spirit to Gre'thor. Molor rages and screams in his prison. He plots and plans for the day that he will rule the Empire again. Now he has sent his Feglari back to Kronos to create chaos and death. They are the heralds of Molor's return. If Molor retakes the Empire, he will rule for 1,000 years. And all that will be left of the Klingons is dust and bones.
1,000 years? Blimey, that sounds like a long time.
Hail, do you wish to hear tales of the Empire?
No, good, thanks. I've got a few Feklari to deal with, stop this Molor person from taking over, and etc, etc. But yeah, I do love the Klingon stories about that, because they do have a lot of mythical into them, and it kind of reminds me of how the you know, the myths and legends of the tales that you hear from basically from Earth and such like that. And I actually like that. You know, that's what I loved about the you know, the different races, and that each of them seem to represent different things, like different people or different factions of Earth or different races of Earth and such like that, you know, from their old ways to their new ways and all that lot, you know. Alright, some of it, yes, it can be far-fetched, but at the same time, it's sort of like, you know, it does tend to touch on those areas.
Do you wish to hear a tale of Kalis? Kalis used his blade to defeat Molo. He used it to force the Feklari hordes to retreat to the hell from which they came. He used it to skin the serpent of Zol, and its might forced his brother,
Oh shit.
Morath, to submit to Kalis and return to the path of honor.
Not another serpent-like creature known as Zol.
greater weapon in our history.
Ben, I've had that
The
on
sword
Destiny.
of Kalis in my hand, I could face an entire fleet and win. After Kalis left this world for Stovakor, the sword was our greatest treasure, and the monks at Boreth kept it safe for Kalis' return. When the Hurk conquered the Empire, they took the blade as a spoil of war, and we thought it lost forever. Many have searched for the blade, but its place of honor in Boreth remains empty. I hear stories that say Worf, son of Moog, went on a great adventure once with his beloved and the great Dahar Master Kor. I have heard that they searched for the sword of Kalis, and some even say that they found it. When I ask Worf to tell me this story, he turns away without a word. Ask him yourself. Perhaps you will be more fortunate. I weave tales of glory and honor.
Well, and this is where Wolf will give you the answers you need.
Greetings. How may I assist you? Fight with honor.
Because he actually, if memory serves, I think he was the one that actually found the Sword of Kalis, and if memory serves, he also ended up hiding it somewhere at one point. I'm not sure if some of these stories are actually canon or not, because I'm just trying to remember back and all. So somebody may have to remind me on these things. But yeah, if memory serves, he found the Sword of Kalis and hid it somewhere, basically. And I think, if memory serves, he gave it back to the... I think it was like a clone of Kalis that took it back or something like that, if memory serves.
You speak of the Fakiri.
Wait, he calls them Fakiri, yet what's the name, Jempol calls them Faklari, and it's like, wait, what?
Fight with honor. The Emperor contacted me recently. The course of his ship would put him in the Senek system now. Be wary. The Breen have overrun that system. Kalis is an inspiration to us all, but as a modern warrior, you may find that he needs assistance. However, if you seek the Sword of Kalis, you must find the Emperor.
In that case, easy enough. I'll just go to my ship, beat the living
Fight with
daylights
honor.
out of the Breen, and then, yeah. Although the Breen can be a real pain in the butt, especially with some of their abilities, but at this moment in time, I think they're pretty much...
Fight with honor.
Okay, well, calm down. But I think they're pretty much... I'm not sure, I think... Yeah, they're pretty much easy at this time. I'm in place, but don't hold me to that, because just in case they may end up kicking my butt. Ooh.
Come to join the fight, have you? Good. There is no better companion than a Klingon warrior. The Breen attacked our group as we attempted to pass through this area.
Well, now.
My ship is badly damaged, and we have detected reinforcements inbound. See if you can intercept them, and my people will try to get this hunk of junk moving again.
Leave it to me, I'll just beat the living daylights out of those cold so-and-sos. Let's go and bust up some Breen. Come on, you lot. Oh, great. You would have to tractor beam me. I'll sod off with those tractor beams. There we go, that's one down. I've got to say, the Breen warships are quite interesting. I do actually like the design of the Breens and such. Even though I must admit at first I was a little bit, I don't know, 50-50, because I thought to myself they looked a bit odd or something like that because of the way they were, because I'm not used to uneven ships. But then I thought, you know what? Forget the balance, forget the uneven ships. I mean, the ship designs of these look absolutely unique, and I absolutely like them, and it grew on me, you know. And in fact, you know, it was the sort of thing that actually took me by surprise, because again, usually their type of ships I don't tend to, you know, usually fall for, but yeah, they really literally grew on me, and I actually thought, yeah, they're actually pretty cool. I actually like them. And I will say, this game also sold the Breen ships and even the Breen people for me even better. This game and Deep Space Nine. I said Deep Space Nine did it first, and then it was this game, because they had other designs of Breen ships as well into it. Well, time for us to get the Breen a reminder of not to mess with us. Now, where are the bloody Breen? And I'm reading red on the sensor, but there you are. Oh yeah. Right, why did I do the full spread? It wasn't necessary for me to do a full spread. What the hell was I doing? Silly me. Oh yeah, the one thing about these fighters, they do actually ram into other ships. So they do cause a lot of damage when they ram. So I am eager to actually get the elite versions of those eventually. Right, better help old Kalos out before he has a hard time. I mean, he's a legend after all, but even legends need a hand. If I was to choose a faction I have more respect for, it'd be very hard for me, because each of the factions has their own, you know, unique ways that makes me respect them. But if I was to say which was my favourite most of all, I would say I'll lean more towards the Klingon side. I don't know why. I think it's because their warrior nature and, you know, their legendary ways and such. Although, like I said many times before, the Romulans do have very pretty ships. I'm not gonna lie there, they do. I think the Breen are a lot more worse on the ground than they are in space because of their abilities. But, however, this character's a bit overpowered, so it shouldn't be a problem. And boy, this is noisy. Hold on. There you go. I had to turn it down because holy cow, it was noisy on my ears. Right. Oh yeah, if you're wondering why this is all like iced up and that's because the Breen has, you know, weapons that can actually freeze the actual ship's internals and such. So basically causing havoc. I used to thought it was like a EMP device that they used and such. That's how they, you know, basically knock the Defiant out and all the other ships. But no, in this there, she said it's like a cold-like device. I still am convinced that it's some sort of EMP device, but a lot more advanced than that. Because obviously, if it was just a standard EMP device, obviously the Federation and Romulans would have easily adapted to that. But because it was something so new in it, obviously the only ones that were more capable of dealing with it was the Klingons, really. And and that's going back from the Deep Space Nine show. So the Breen were quite a formidable race, despite what they look like and such, and how they act. But they were quite formidable. But yeah, what surprises me about the Breen is how small their area of space is compared to the rest. So it does make me wonder, even though that they're formidable and that, but yet, why would they haven't they tried to make themselves into an empire or something like that? But then again, they probably just want only so much and just want to be left alone. Maybe, I don't know. They are quite a mystery, although not as much as a bigger mystery as the Folins are, because you just see them pop out of nowhere and you just don't know what they want, and they just don't tell you. It's just like, yeah, we're just going to pop into your space, do this, and we're not going to care, and we're not going to tell you why. And if you ask us why, we just give you static, or we're just not going to. We're not going to tell you. We're not going to speak in your tone. We just end up firing instead. So yeah, the firing can be confusing in a very, very good way at times. But when I say in a good way, I mean like for their character and that. I don't mean in a good way for like people like the Federation or Klingon Empire and such, or for the people that they're causing trouble for. Still, I'd like to know a bit more about the Folin race though, because they are quite an interesting race. Right, where am I supposed to go here? Oh yeah, search engine. Easy enough. Well, this is obviously not engine. This soon is in. I need to go back here, that's where. Oh, easy enough, we can stop that. First and first, we'll just take care of a few of these. Right, I'm pushing them one bloody button. I was like, wait, why am I not shooting? And I realised I was pushing the key next to the one button, and I was like, what the hell? Yeah, that always happens every time when I get into these sort of games. It's like, I end up pushing the one key. But then again, I'm pretty much known for that. It's like, yeah, one key, my bad. Right.
Thank you for your assistance, but we don't have time to enjoy the glory of battle. The Breen have done a significant amount of damage to the warp core. Containment is failing, and there will be a breach unless we can bypass the damaged conduits.
Yeah, significant damage, eh? Your whole ship's frozen up. You need a good old fire to, you know, melt the ice or something. Well, it would take more than a fire to melt this ice. I mean, you're talking about something alien. This way. God, I love this weapon. I need to upgrade it more though. I do have the Breen outfit unlocked for some of my characters. You can easily unlock it when the Christmas event comes along. Oh yeah, I forgot one of my endeavours was to do destructor ground damage. Sweet. Ah, their blinking ice-like abilities can be a pain in the neck, and I was wondering why I wasn't firing now. I was like, wait. And then I realised, yeah, again, one key. I guess I'm gonna have to go down here and just blast them. Oh no, someone already did it. Right, where's the other hostilities? Is that somebody found? Oh no, they didn't. Cool, the sound of that engine in that. Really does need a good old warm-up. There we go. Your Breen needs to go back to your own space, you silly so-and-sos. Wait, I just realised something. The Breen managed to freeze up a Klingon ship. Now technically, if memory serves, should they not been able to do that because Klingons' engines and such are a lot more resistant to that? Question mark? I don't know. It says engineer hostilities and... Alright, let's have a look more down here. There might be more. No? What about back here? So where's the hostilities then? I'm not seeing any hostilities in the... Okay. I'm looking around this thing and I'm not seeing nothing. So what's going on here? Let's have a look see around, see if I find any... Well, there's nothing down here. No, it's only picking up anonymies, it's not picking up. Where the hell are you? Come out, come out, wherever you are before I end up. Where the hell are you? Wait a minute. Nice. Nothing here. Either the game's gotten bugged or... Oh wait. I am an idiot. I had to use this. It's been a while since I've done this and it's like... You know, I've forgotten about, you know, how to do certain things and then it's like... Yeah. And that was me looking for trouble on that and then all of a sudden it's just a simple thing of... You know, pushing on a console and it's like... Oh yeah, I knew that. Honestly, my brain at times. Anyway, onwards. Ooh. Good thing I got all this fur, because otherwise I'd be freezing my butt off. Yeah, you guys are so easy to kill, you know that. Now what I do is just deactivate this. Sorry, regulate power and engine should be back online. Right. And right. Easy enough. We can deal with him. We're just not the sim bells or crud out of him. Go to the bridge and mess up some Breen and send them back to their desert homeworld. And that's the thing about the Breen. People think that the Breen come from a cold planet because of their ice or cold-like ways, but actually they come from a I thought it was a desert-like planet or something like that. It's like a hot planet or something like that. If memory serves, I need to actually look that back up again. I'm pretty sure it was a desert planet. I don't know. I might have to... Yeah, I'll definitely have to look it up again just to be certain.
You are a stout warrior and a fine commander. A true tribute to the Empire.
Yup,
However,
yup.
I fear that you are here for more than a good fight.
Yeah, give me your sword.
Bloodwine. Tell the truth now. You are searching for the sword, aren't you?
Yeah, I just said, give me the sword.
I have what you seek. However, you do not need the sword itself. Its power is over the heart, not flesh and bone. I know that Worf would not reveal my location without good cause, so your need must be dire. And you are a noble and honorable warrior, so I teach you what you need to do. Together, we will save the Empire.
Oh, sweet. Oh, yeah.
You have returned the Emperor to the Empire. Now you must do what he asks of you. or none of us may survive the Theclari onslaught.
Alrighty then, let's do this then.
Serve the Empire well. Kapla!
Now I just got to select a mission, episode, go on that, and then is it? Yep, Afterlife. Oh yeah, I'll let you read that first, hold on. There you go. Right, you know what to do, just go accept. Get myself off a ship. Now, I don't know if there's any space combat in this, but what I'll do is, just in case, I will switch the ship around and head into that location. Holy cow, there's another one with the same ship like me. Sweet. Oh, that makes me happy. Eeny meeny money mo, catch a cat by its tail. Meow, that's gonna hurt. I'm filming this one in a while. It needs one hell of an upgrading as well. And it needs some plasma stuff as well, because it uses plasma weapons. But it should be enough for this mission. Although, with the stats that it's got, yeah, it definitely needs a lot of sorting out and upgrading. So I'm definitely going to have to really sort this one out. But I'll do that another time, so I'm not going to bother, you know, messing about with it and such. But I will actually just put stuff, bear me 2 ticks. It shouldn't take me too long. Oh wait, that's already there. It's because I haven't used the ship in a while and it hasn't actually, so it's been kind of like neglected. So I'm gonna have to really sort this one out when I get round to it. But it's not a big issue, because luckily for me, I have my own little ways of sorting things out. Always do. But the stuff on this ship is only temporary. I'm going to replace all this. Well, I'm going to make it so it's more plasma than anything else. Wait, where's the... I'll just leave it as it is. Right, let's go on to the mission rather than just faff around all the time, because otherwise I'm going to be wasting everyone's time. I believe I've got plasma weapons on this ship, if memory serves. Let's have a look-see. Yep, plasmeric biomatter beam arrays. Again, I've got to really upgrade these and sort these out. They're really in dire need. But that's not a problem. I can do that. Anyway, let's set a course. Actually, can I transport there? Pretty sure I can. It would make things so easy. But well, I have seen the ship in action that I'm using, and I have seen it fully upgraded. And let me just tell you something, it can be quite one hell of a ship when it's upgraded and such fully, like with all the good bits and parts with it, like especially if you've got all the decent weapons and such with it. I mean, yes, I've got decent weapons on this ship, but I need to really heavily upgrade and get the, you know, plasma locators and all that lot. Yeah, I know they're called by a different name, but I'm just doing it short, saying it all shortly. Those tactical locator things that you usually get from the fleet spear or fleet Dyson spear. I think it's from there that I'll get them from. But anyway, I'll sort them out at a later time, like I said. so I've got plenty of plasma technology to upgrade it with. Ah, a good opportunity to actually see the ship in action, and I'll launch out its oh, the frigates. Now these I would love. I would love to get a. I'm definitely going to try to get the elite version of those once I get my fleet all upgraded and such. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to get the. Elite versions of these because the frigates look absolutely cool, and I do love them. And look, they even use cascade emitters as well. It is cascade emitters, isn't it? Sorry, emissions, not emitters. But either way, you get what I mean. I just think they're just absolutely awesome. Alright, let's go and zap a few of these off. Luckily these frigates are pretty much easy to kill. I don't need to really do too much effort on them. In fact, if anything, my frigates are just taking care of them. And look at them go. They're literally just ripping into them. In fact, I could easily just, pan back and just let the frigates destroy them, But I do love the design of the Zindi vessels and such. This one and the insectoid one. I'm not sure what to think about the primate one. I'm a bit 50-50 on that, but beggars can't be choosers, right? Wait, where's the rest of you Feklari? Wait, hold on. Oh, damn it. If this was real life, I would have been dead. Come on, you bunch of chicken wussies, where are you? Alright, let's do a full spread on you, shall we? Spread you like spread my butter on toast. Alright, that was cheesy, but still. Need a drill. Ooh. I like that. That was impressive. Oh, it's the battleship one, eh? Easy enough. I find the Feklari battleships and ships quite fascinating in their design. Why they may seem pretty odd in their design, but I do find them quite fascinating. But then again, isn't it like that with most ships? Some of the ships do start off odd, but then in the end, they just like grow on you, or just get better as you look at them. Some ships, not all. Sorry, I shouldn't have said most ships. I should have said some. And wow, those frigates really blew it wide open. I'm definitely going to get some elite frigates because those frigates are just amazing, and I'm definitely going to work more on this girl. Yes, she's a tier 5U. She's not the tier 6, but I didn't bother the tier 6 because I thought I'm not going to waste my EC getting the same ship that I already got. So, even though, yes, it's a tier 5U, but tier 5Us can do just as good as a tier 5-6. Tier 5-6? I mean tier 6. Yes, it doesn't have the perk, it doesn't have the enhance stuff that it has, but it still can do what it does. And that's why I say to people, don't, underestimate a tier 5 ship, especially a tier 5U, because they can still wallop you like anything. Are you going to time out on me, or are you going to load? We shall see. Easy enough. Time to take out these menaces and head myself all the way down. Yeah, man, I thought I looked ugly, but you girls look absolutely hideous. I think you're girls, I'm not sure. Either way. Ugh. Luckily these are not so much of a challenge and they are pretty much easy to kill. There you go. Just a couple of shots and they go down. Okay, I'll tell a lie. Looks like some of them are a lot more tougher than I thought. There we go. It's because I had my team with me, that's why. Yep. Nice. There you are. Wait, where's the rest of my group? Ah, they took their time. Whoa, gotta be careful not to tread in that lava. The floor is literally just lava. Oh man, you are big. Hey, a little help is appreciated. Luckily these guys are not so tough as they used to be. Although they do get tougher in the much later missions and such. Well, that's easy enough. Oh yeah, this is the part where I have to basically meditate while they're fighting. And this should take me into the lair of the Feklari, sorry. I've got to learn to actually pronounce things proper. Well, that's easy enough. We'll just beat the living shit out of these guys and just... yeah. Put them in their place. Yeah, if you're wondering what's happened and what's going on, we are basically in... I believe that we're in the... we're basically in Gre'thor, I believe? Where all the dishonourable Klingons are and such. Oh yeah, I forgot about you.
It is not yet your time. You do not belong in this place. I am Gre'thor. I am the first Klingon ever to draw breath. In my day, I was even more powerful than the gods. But they grew jealous of my might and scorned me. I could not allow this insult to my honor to pass, so I slew them. In punishment for my sin, I must spend eternity here. My task is to take the souls of the condemned to Gre'thor. All those who die in dishonor, come to me.
Wow.
You are between worlds.
Oh, wait.
The dead reign here. Fall in this place, and you will join us.
So we're not exactly in Gre'thor yet. We are just like you said, in between worlds. So it's in between, like, kind of like a limbo land, I guess.
You must defeat the four specters to prove that you are strong enough to defend your world. Face fear, cowardice, dishonor, and treachery. Prove that you are the greatest warrior of your age.
I'm sure as hell am.
The Feklari were the soldiers of Mola in his war against Kalis the Unforgettable. Then they were men. Every Feklari who died in that war was reborn in Gre'thor. They are unnatural things, spat out of the darkest depths. They feed on despair and feast on misery. They have no honor. The Feklari do not belong in your world or mine. I will take you to Gre'thor, but the barge needs rowers. You must convince the spirits of the damned that you are worthy. Speak to them of honor and duty. Perhaps they will have the courage now that they did not have in life. But you are not the only passenger I take this night. Eren, the Lord of the Feklari, rides this vessel as well. He will be angered by your presence. You will have to face him before the dawn breaks.
Easy enough. Let's see, what episode am I at? Oh no, I'm still in the afterlife thing, so that's easy enough. Why do I go for... I wasn't too sure whether I went straight into the third mission.
Why did you come to this place?
Well,
We fought rashly and lost our honor as well as our lives. Kalis said that there is no dishonor in winning a battle if you lose an empire. We did not listen to his wisdom, so we sent good warriors to senseless deaths. For that, we will linger here until our honor is restored.
well, that was a bit silly, wasn't it? And senseless.
The dead cannot feel fear. Lead us, and we will fight at your side.
Good. How about you?
Who are you?
You-
You are not allowed here. Soon, you will be like us.
Well, I'll just happen to be, like, whoever stands in my way's own worst nightmare.
We are here because we died in dishonor. Without a way to reclaim our names, we will burn forever. No one will remember our deeds, good or ill. To be forgotten is to be damned.
I guess that quote, to be forgotten is far worse than death, and I actually agree with that one.
The dead cannot feel fear. Lead us, and we will fight at your side.
Oh yeah, they're pretty much going to say the same thing over and over again. Not all the words, just only that last bit.
Who are you? Why have you come to this wretched place?
Well, to beat the living daylights out of some Feklari.
We did not die in battle, and no one has done great deeds in our names. We will spend eternity in this place, and no one will care. The dead cannot feel fear.
Yep, same thing at the end of it. So, yep, just keep talking to these guys.
What are you doing here?
Well,
I never even got a chance. Jurlek knew that I figured out what he was up to, and stabbed me in the back moments after I finished talking to you. I will take up arms to fight alongside you. Tell Chagrin his efforts are not wasted. Lead on!
oh, she's the original commander from the bird of prey that you get from your first mission, basically. Which yeah.
You, the traitorous tar, who defied your captain and stole his ship.
Yeah, what of it?
It warms me to know that your honorless life has landed you in Gre'thor.
Ah,
Yes, here I sit. But my fate was decided when I gave up that Federation spy to save my own ship. Should you have not killed me, I would have had an opportunity to redeem myself in future battles and enter Stavokor. It is because of you that I am damned to Gre'thor with the rest of these unworthy souls.
well, it was your fault in the first place for, you know, betraying your own empire.
You might be right, but by your duck talk, I was never able to even try. Tell me, what can this condemned soul do for you?
Well, give me a hand.
Your words. I see that you have truly risen to your new rank. If there is even a chance at redeeming myself, I will take it.
If any of you wondering what that means, basically, Hulua. Oh, I can't say it. Haklu. I can't even say it, but basically that word down there means basically today is a good day to die, or it is a good day to die. Sorry.
Who are you? You are not allowed here.
Yeah, I am.
Tell me why you have disturbed our solitude.
Because I need your help.
We were cowards. We ran from battle and left
Yeah.
our companions to die. We hid our faces when we saw injustice and dishonor. Without a way to redeem ourselves, we will burn for eternity.
Well, that's what happens when you act like such a coward and let people die.
The dead cannot feel fear. Lead us, and we will fight at your side.
You dare to face me? I am a god in this place. You will suffer.
Well.
For your...
Oops, I cut him off far too soon. Sorry about that. I was going to say, well, we're going to find out if he's really is a god or not. I mean, surely even gods bleed, right? Oh shit, he's going to be tough. Oh, that's the trouble with this big guy. He can be a pain in the butt. There we go. Oh, that was lucky. Very lucky. And this should take me to... Yep. But before I continue on with this, I am going to call it a night on this. But yeah, I seriously hope that you enjoyed the video, people, and that you're enjoying what I'm doing so far. And till next time, you all take it easy, and peace out.